Okay. Went out and picked me up one of these yesterday. iPhone 5S. This is my one, two, three, fifth iPhone, I want to say. I had the iPhone 3GS, 4, 4S, 5, 5S, yeah, fifth. And by now you've all seen too many of these unboxings, but this is more like of a second unboxing. I like to call this the official unboxing because I didn't get to do one yesterday. It was a pretty hectic day. But there it is. I'll move this out of the way there. Now, she's kind of just sitting there all nice and snuggled up. Take her out. You almost don't want to touch it with your hands, honestly. You just really want to get a case. But, I mean, it's exactly just like, I mean, you've heard this by now, but it's just like the iPhone 5 on the outside. Except for that flash, dual flash there. And this guy here. This is the Touch ID sensor. And, of course, you've heard that it can, unlock your phone by just your fingertips or your fingerprints. And a little quick demonstration. This is going to be at a goofy angle, so we'll see if it lets me in, and it did, as you saw there. So, very cool little feature, but that's not the half of it. I mean, just the insides. I mean, you guys should all know the specs of this thing. The interior A7 processor with the M7 processor as well. You guys know, you've seen the speed tests. This thing is a beast, an absolute beast, and the best iPhone they ever created, of course. So, pretty excited about that. I'll put her down right there. Now, I went to Radio Shack and traded in my iPhone 5. All right. I called Radio Shack on a whim, really. I have my name in at Target, so I didn't bother. I went to work. I didn't bother, calling out and standing in lines and whatnot. So I went to, I put my name in at 2 Targets, and none of them have yet to call me. So when I came home yesterday, I saw a comment someone had made on an IGN forum about the iPhone 5S, and they said that they had called Radio Shack and asked if they had any, and they did. So I immediately sprung to my iPhone 5, and I gave Radio Shack a call, the local one, which is, nicely down the street. And sure enough, they had one. Space gray, 16 gig, which, I was looking for 32, but, hey, I'll spend another year making sure I don't download too many apps. I just have to do a lot of app management, if you will. So I jumped right on it. I went there. They took my iPhone 5. Granted, no, trading in your iPhone 5, essentially you're going to get ripped off anywhere you go. GameStop, Apple Store, Walmart, they all have different prices, but ultimately, if you sold your iPhone on the street, you can get a good 100 or more for it. So, but my theory is, hey, if I can walk in with the old iPhone and give it to you, and you give me money, you give me the new phone without paying any money out of pocket, and you give me a gift card for the remaining balance, I'm perfectly fine with that. Thank you very much. So that's exactly where I'm at. I love the phone, love the speed of it. I've played with it while I went to work today, and I just been loving how zippy and fast everything is. No lag. iOS 7, of course, certainly needs to be fixed up. There's a lot of goofiness on any iPhone you have it on, or iPad. So a lot of stuff they need to fix up there on iOS 7 alone. But just an overall great product. Premium build. I mean, you can't find a phone out there I mean, even the HTC One has its hardware defects. I mean, some people are saying some things about the edges not completely mending together on some HTC One premium builds. So, I mean, this you won't find that on an iPhone. So, um, you know, Android's great phones, big screens, but I like my quality too much to give up. And of course, I'm heavily invested in the Apple iOS ecosystem. As you can see there, you got your speakers, your microphone, your Lightning adapter, headphone jack. I mean, this is the same thing you guys seen before. So, but I appreciate you tuning in. This was my unboxing, I guess, of the iPhone 5S. Actually, you know what? I am being a complete jerk because I didn't take out anything in here. So, of course, you got this little flabby thing here. You got the booklet inside here, which, of course, has your typical jargon. You've seen it every one of these things. Apple stickers are in there, which by now I've collected Apple stickers, and I have over 20. I think the last count was actually 20. Now I have 22. So, comes with your adapter, which I haven't opened yet. Your Lightning connector, which I have yet to open yet. And, of course, your Apple earphones. Same as last year's model. But ultimately great. I still have the model that came with my iPhone 5S, and I haven't even opened it yet. So ultimately, great package, typical package, same thing you get all the time. I mean, Apple just does a great job with their packaging. So very plain, simple, yet very, very elegant. So there you have it, the iPhone 5S.